the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Okay, I was here for Bantama Asenso Boakye akasa. Ediafa Suame Interchange. And just say na NPP ewa abayimuna adwuma ekoso gidigidi ene oduru Suame a adwuma na ekoso no ni nyina agyayi and just say Bantama Asenso Boakye ensema wo kan say NDC abayin no ase adwuma no onto aso biemu fi say eye NPP abreso ana ehya ase NPP for ana ehya bibia sentino anya de se wo mu ebewie amyade akufado edin abeto so Bantama Asenso Boakye kire say Mahama mo agyayi project ni na wo mo so wo nto aso wo mo ba wo mo be hye no eno ehun dwuma na wo mo ba bedi Suame Interchange any enyuma bi a ekoso wo MPP abremu nyina no eye MPP for so ebose a wo mo ntima nwie wo mo so abehye bo nti wo mo ba be ye wo mo de sa nioma wi na atwe oman Ghana e de sign na chi aban bi ya aban bi ba o mameto aso eno ene di oman Ghana nya Bantama Asenso Boakye momientin semodi
sir na akufado aban astati sa roses ya ede impuntuo ebeba oman enso mbae no on person be sa road on person mo astati omode na ye de ni din atuso sisi ameka say Suame Interchange this year amu sheda nya major works bia because yenti omoka. Meanwhile, there's money. Parliament approved this year 13 billion Ghana cedis for the road sector to pay contractors to work. As we speak, about half, by 7 billion, and I are spending.
Sikano.
They don't want to. For projects,
omu e budget but eni ho omu nya bi no.
They don't want to use the money for projects on betoye.
Near the ho abasobo na koma obi.
But omu de so omu start no. Omu nya ndu mpempenso bi a yebetimi etu omu ka. Because answer na betimi etu contractor kan. This is one man contract no. One sign contract no. Wa cost field akoye adwuma. Now register certificate and send what me to Aleka. It's more train. Say go through that process when you know send what you as contractors in can. Meanwhile there are existing projects there. So with you no almost 2 months. So like Suame Interchange and several other projects are ignore. And you know the primary consideration is about the image of President Mahama, not the development of the country. It's in the budget ni na no sana etie. It's no ama the investing the money in the productive sectors of the economy. No, they are not doing that. Anything has to do with President Mahama's image. That is the central theme of the budget. Obakaya Abra chief of staff any government officials share some retreat be as small catch them say everything that you are doing let the president look good. Let the president look good. Not necessarily say in Trump pa ema oman and I say dim puntu everywhere oman. That is the whole business of President Mahama's comeback. Engineer dey bet me aboa oman and only mrepi so. Enti no senko obi akoni mrepi no e senko we invest in certain strategic areas within the 3-4 years now. A bit me impact on mine. Let me give you one example. Kumase Accra dualization and a highway.
Yeah. Say expressway.
Ghana Hano. expressway from Accra to Kumasi, yeah, started that. President Kufone started from Circle to Taifa. First, now one lane, and a beam. First, we call in Krana Fansa Wom, the year to a tree highway Kakraka. Now, Fankoko, a year to a tree. First, Ufri Fumeswa, Eba Kumasia, nay 1 acre. You see, I need to do a carriage. These are all plans here to provide an expressway from Accra to Kumasi. And China President Kufo free next government that was Professor Mills John Mahama. 8 years, not even 1 kilometer of road was added onto that project. And then Kufa Dubai, and also about twice. We started with the bypasses. And you know, Usino, English in a Congo. And nay, you know, issue road in the Biano. Congo, but made the bear 1 hour walk.
Friday's graduate.
Say, you use a dualization bypasses, no, which is about 72% complete. It will reduce the travel time from Accra to Kumasi to about by 2 hours. And Sana, there are certain on dualized sessions as I said, and so we are Accra to Kumasi 2 hours. That would move by Muslim to again. The primary motivation is for them to do something. They be Mohammedin Ebetusu. Into to the AMs. So the amount to just after President Kufo left office. And I know the chairman of the Rules and Transport Committee of Parliament, when he was commenting on the budget, says, or more by year, normally Mohammedin Atusu, Mahama Expressway to Kumasi. That is the motivation. It didn't now go waste it money. At the fofo, which will achieve the same purpose as the one that is currently under construction.
Constructing a new highway Accra to Kumasi, even at the road ministry. What goes into it? Yet Mati and self says it was scatter why they impart. Yati and self who cran a baby say. And then the road crashes that we are experiencing on the current highway now. You bet to say the new expressway. No, doesn't add up.
It doesn't at all. In fact, question was a very intelligent question of him. I have said that to complete a highway from Accra to Kumasi, 3 lanes here, 3 lanes here. It will not take less than 6 years to complete that.
6 years?
Yes. It's not. Now, we say steps we will go through. First of all, you have to do feasibility studies. A good feasibility studies will last about 6 months. Why be feasibility studies? I think I will be design. Yemfa underpassing for her. Yemfa bridging for her. Interchange. Overpass. So several interventions which they've already mentioned. We design we are, of course, you will cost it. Then you look for funding. When you're funding you have to look for a contractor. When you're contractor you have to, the contractor has to mobilize to sites. A big project like this, the contractor will have to bring additional machinery from somewhere abroad. And another process. And so now what's starting a construction? Baby, no say you had a rock in the house, you have to break it. Do baby won't say Ebefa Obi farm, so to compensation. Ebefa Krobi Kakra, so relocate to relocation no enya asem so from experience I know say enya simple matter but what I say the project is going to start early 2026 and it will be completed by end of 2028 by the time Mahama leaves office.
Expressway from Accra to Kumasi 2026 to December 2028.
Yes.
Near we.
And so since I make a feasibility studies in ground now what is interesting is that the minister mentioned after President Mahama had announced say it will take 3 years and it will start in 2026 now. It was after that now the minister said they are now hiring a consultant to do the feasibility studies. What do you say? I don't know. You're planning. Yeah, they are not.
Accra to Kumasi no person will be that is what they are telling.
I don't know. But let me even come back to your point. Say, sir, make us say it will take about 6 years. What will happen to the existing road on Malabamba? The road has deteriorated. No. Yeah, contractors, 2 key contractors to rehabilitate that road are saying, but they are not resourcing the contractors to do it. The bypasses, they are not resourcing the contractors to do it. But they are key. It is important to note to say about a third of the Ghanaian population, over 10 million Ghanaians, rely on that stretch. And I keep on saying is the most important road in our country. And so no, omo dey politics.
Ti say be for fra ye moka e wo dada na wo ho no. Say ye mfasika nko so anye say e be say more. And then it continued to be a dead trap.
Exactly. Wow, it is dangerous. And you know, like I was saying, the decisions they are taking, it's not to address the socioeconomic issues in the country. It's for their own personal aggrandizement image. So, which I don't think is the way to go. But it's a road minister, like I say, bypasses prices increase. There were some variations. Said them kind. I don't know. When they started construction, they who say Juma Galamsey pacing boulders you have to use to fill and stabilize the play before you can do it. It's a lot of work. And of course, some variations. And I say that particular project, if they had done proper feasibility, and all these problems come out by identify, but it still would have increased the price anyway. And he is using the fact that basing his argument on the fact that there has been variation, so the price now cost and instead of also abandoning project. That is not rational. That is waste of resources. We don't make decisions based on emotions from the heart. Make decisions based on rational, sound reasoning, rational thinking. And I don't think that's exactly what they are doing. Yeah.
We have free office now a quite ben a year very critical. And ya sport say ya twaso say nya okwana wo ministry ho na wo ministry fofra enka ene ya sha say ye hu adwuma e be dru baby.
Well, me nkwachi. Meko Kumasi here. Kumasi, for the last 25 years, all the major road interventions are by NPP are buying the
last 25
years. Nsem Honorable Education Minister, Honorable Idrisu, Haruna Idrisu, he came to Kumasi and Obohun said traffic situation is huge one. And he spoke in Parliament, was saying we should do something about it. And in my debate, I referred to it and I said it's because NDC, anytime they come to office, they ignore Kumasi roads. Kumasi is in terms of the transportation architecture of Ghana, is at the center of Ghana. What it means is to go to the north, no, from the south, no, will be Kumasi and its surroundings. In transportation planning, a place like Kumasi, no, there are 3 major ways of addressing this transportation situation. One is the ring road, which President Kufuor did, the inner ring road. It's here Akoka from Patase to Asokwa. And no me office no any Japan for a year discussion. Also maybe funding. They are going through the process. They will come and construct. They will give us the money to construct that part. There is also an outer ringway. I must say that in the budget, in the big push program, and this for some anymore. But key towards Kumasi congestion is what we also call the spokes, the roads that lead into Kumasi. Kumasi Mampong Road, Kumasi Bekwai Road, Kumasi Sunyani Road, Kumasi Accra Road, Kumasi Lake Road, Kumasi Barekesi Road. Nina will lead from various parts of the country. It will be Kumasi. And when the roads are not, the roads are choked, it creates a lot of traffic. Kumasi Barekesi, Nansiane Ekufuado na ye. Yeah. Kumasi Bekwai Ekufuado na ye. Kumasi Sunyani President Kufuor na ye. Ene beto aso ewie. Kumasi Ejoso President Kufuor na ebiem. Suame Interchange, Kumasi Offenso is part of the Suame Interchange project. Kumasi Mampong, Tafu Road, is one of the busiest. Yeah, time they started procurement process. Yeah, we ena about for buy ignore. So, and you know, yeah, for Kumasi nyina and Kumasi Obuasi, Anu Kwanta, Kokoba Anu Kwanta. You are doing it. And so no buy ignore contract the free side Kofi Joe. And it's happening in other regions as well. So, there are interchanges for instance, Takrade interchange, any Nugua PTC. Yeah, they are buying foreign loan because of that exchange program. You have done 2 budgets. You have failed to use government of Ghana money to complete it. This is a project. It's over 70% complete. Yeah. Why wait? Well, yeah. Why wait? It doesn't make sense. How? Because these are projects started by the Kufuor administration, and they don't want to use government money to complete it. They want to start their own and do it. Jine Sampa. Then they start here. And Ghana cashew nut is one of our cash crops.
Cash crops.
In this free. The horses need to do free. Yes, that's it. I'm buying a table will come down. So that's the whole. All because they know these are strategic routes, but all because they want to start their own. And I said, they don't do so. Now, me too much cry because I'm buying projects are I'm 2 years. And their record no. So 13,624 kilometers of road intervention. It means Uganda. As against 4,636 but 2 years by the Mahama and Mills administration. And you know, almost want to also do something. That is fine, but you don't waste resources. Already existing ones and complete it. Because our constitution recognizes that there could be a government who will come and will not want to implement or continue the previous administration project. And so here is share constitution means Article 35 was so under the directive act of state principle, directive policy of state principle, directive principle of state policy. Say every government is supposed to continue
the previous
government, but they are not. So that is the problem. Into the whole you're asking about the budget, say this here. Say the whole budget is to enhance, project the image of the president, not necessarily to advance development in our country.
Works and housing. Before you came to the road ministry, an agency under your ministry was state housing. And then the rent allowance scheme more at the buyer. And now what I meant to say, the current MD Kase, he said in the works and state housing, Obodia will be any because Abayan noon, a Juma Koso, a lot of things are happening. Yeah, Western housing, your policy document for housing, etc. And how does this government intend to build on the Momoye at Tohono?
Thank you. So, the housing here, the idea here, now, yes, son, now state housing, a very vibrant state institutional, Omono Musisi Dine, and Magana Fonia baby, CC Estate be brave. Me and Kasami Papa, Otobi or North Interest. Minion be a team cry. Na Abra MPP, a buyer, not state housing, not a coffin. State housing almost see what you call affordable housing. A Magana for in your baby etina. Because a modern Musino, Yana born or form same private aid. You know, it's a developer. Now, for some time, President Mahama, President Mills time, no mean sit down. Paying workers crowd on that air mom. And then the neck for the buyer, Kofa, Cabrampo for Pia Cabrampo.